This video is to show you how to use the Janome Design Transfer Kit. And in this kit you'll get several items. You'll get a blank compact flash card. You'll also get an ATA adapter is what this is called. You'll also get a compact flash card reader-writer. And that reader-writer also comes with a extension cord. First thing you're going to want to do is you want to take your compact flash card, you want to place this in the ATA adapter, press it until it kind of clicks, and this should be flush right here. You'll go ahead and place that into your machine, and it'll take a few seconds for the machine to detect the card. I'm using a Janome 300E. Most Janomes operate the same way when it comes to the compact flash card. So just keep that in mind that the instructions might differ a little bit, but shouldn't really differ that much. And it's detecting the card. Now, once it's finished detecting the card, you'll just be on a regular screen here. On this machine, you're going to want to hit Mode. You want to hit Set. It'll pull up a settings page. You want to hit the lower right-hand corner. There's a page forward button with a right arrow. You want to hit that. Go to the second page, hit it again, go to the third page. This is the page we want to be on. The top wording should say thread selection. Down below that you'll see format. It'll say format built-in memory, format ATA PC card, and reset all to defaults. We want to format the ATA PC card, so you want to click yes right next to that. And it's giving you a warning telling you that if anything's on the card, it's going to erase everything. And we're going to go ahead and click OK. It'll also give you two warning messages telling you not to turn off the machine and not to remove the card from the machine while it's formatting. Okay, it's formatted. One thing you want to do is you'll see how quick that formatted that card. When we ship the blank compact flash cards, we usually try to stick to around a 32 or 64 megabyte card. You want to kind of stay in that area. Embroidery designs really don't take up a lot of room on the card. You want to stay away from real high volume cards like 512 megabytes, 1 gig, 2 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes, whatever, anything that high, because sewing machines and embroidery machines don't have a very fast processor, so if you put a very large volume card in there, it's going to take a long time for it to access the entire card with that much space. So try to keep it kind of small. 32, 64 megabytes is fine. You can fit a good amount of designs on there. And always remember that this is nothing in the world but a pathway from your computer to the machine. You can store your designs on your computer and just transfer them to the machine using the card as needed. And you can, just keep the designs you're using at that moment on the card. So now we're formatted. We're going to go ahead and remove this. We're going to remove the compact flash card from the ATA adapter. The only thing you're going to use the ATA adapter for is for placing the card in the machine. Now, we're going to take our reader-writer. We're going to go ahead and remove the cover. There's a little tab on the back here that you're going to click, and that's going to remove this top cover. There's two tracks which match up with two tracks on the card. You want to make sure those line up well, and it should just slide in pretty easy. And it should go onto those gold pins and press until there's no space between this brown part here and the card. It should be snug up in there. Be careful, take a little extra caution when placing this in because you don't want to bend these metal pins. So just place it in there, and then you can replace your cover. This has a little cover on the USB portion to keep it dust-free. On this computer, I happen to have a USB port right on the front, so I could just plug this directly into this computer. However, it does come with an extension cord, so if your USB port is not that accessible, if it's over here on the side or something like that, you can just plug in this extension cord and then simply plug in this USB reader-writer to that. Whenever I plug this in, this has been plugged into this computer before, so whenever I plugged it in, it automatically popped up the contents that were on this card. If this was being put on this computer for the first time, it would take a few seconds and install new hardware. It's just plug and play, so you should just sit back and it should just plug and play for you. But I'll go ahead and X out of that. And how you access it, and when this is going, there should be a blue light lit up on the reader-writer. I'm going to click my Start button. I'm going to go to My Computer. This creates another drive, almost like your hard drive. And usually what I tell people to do is to go into Start My Computer, kind of get an idea of what drive letters are in here. Sometimes some computers will organize them like this one here. It tells you devices with removable storage, which is this. Sometimes it doesn't. So this on here, my removable disk letter number is E, or letter for this drive is E. It could range. It could be J, it could be G, it could be H. It could just be different things on your particular computer. So I recommend people go in here before they connect this, kind of get an idea of what's in there, and that way you can tell what pops up whenever you connect this. So I'm going to go to drive letter E. We're going to have two folders here. We're going to have ORD number 5 and EMB F5. You're going to want to put all your designs in this EMB F5 folder, and that's the folder that, and don't ever rename this folder, because that's the folder and the name that the machine looks for whenever you place the card into the machine. So you're going to want to double click on that EMB F5 folder, and I'm going to see if I happen to have any designs on here. You'll want to make sure that you use designs that are in a JEF format, and that is the format that the Janome machine reads. And so you'll just find your design on here wherever you download it. Usually what I do is when I download designs onto my computer, I usually just go anywhere on the desktop here, right click, I click New, I click Folder. It'll pop up a new folder down here, and I usually just name this My Designs. That way I know where to place my designs, and I know where to look for them whenever I want to put them onto the card. It looks like this particular computer does not have, I don't have any JEF formatted designs, but I do have another formatted design here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I was just doing a quick search to see if there's any JEF format designs. There's nothing. I was just looking for .jef, but I have another format of design. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to put that in the My Designs folder and pretend I downloaded this from the internet. You'll go to My Designs. You'll right click on the design. A little sub menu will come up. You click Copy. Then you can come, again, I'll show you how to get to your blank card. You're going to go, once you copy that, you can close the My Designs folder that you created. Just go to Start, My Computer. On mine, I'm going to removable disk E, which is my particular disk letter. Again, remember yours could be different. I'm going to go to EMBF5. I'm going to right click. I'm going to click Paste. And that design is now on there. I can X out of that. I can then disconnect this. I recommend disconnecting this all the time whenever you put in or remove the card. So now it's disconnected. I can then take my card out and place my card into the ATA adapter. Remember, it be snug and should be flat against here. And then I place it into my machine. And whenever you put it in there and it's got designs on it, your designs will automatically appear on your screen. And that's how you use the Janome Design Transfer Kit.